Hello again, my friends, and you are my friends, and welcome to a very lively, very buzzing Portman Road following Ipswich Town 2, Huddersfield 0. We have done it. We are Premier League, Matthew Fitz. We are Premier League. Love it. What a day, what an atmosphere, what a moment. Coxie's here, AD's here. We'll bring them both in a second. But Matt, where do we start with that? We're Premier League.
Mark Dowling's in the house,
Mark Dowling.
Hi, Mark. Come on over, Mark. Come over. We are.
What a moment. What a day. Talk us through it.
Good to see you. Luck of the Irish is with us, everybody. The luck of the Irish. Yes, mate. Oh, yeah. Oh, Leando's in the house.
Could somebody please inform His Majesty the King that the Premier League flag is flying over Portman Road? God save Kieran McKenna.
Love it. Leslie Anderson.
What was the question again?
Just talk through your feelings, your emotions.
It's just, well, what did Kieran McKenna say on the pitch? He said it's such a relief to get over the line, and I think we're all feeling that, aren't we? We've got that kind of lull after the adrenaline. I think once we scored the first goal, Mike, did you feel the relief? Did you feel the relief lift off your shoulders a little bit?
Yeah, I did. I felt the relief.
Huddersfield were there just to make up the numbers, weren't they, at the end of the day? We wanted the season over, done and dusted, and as soon as we went one up, it was in our hands. And the beauty of it, of course, was Leeds are falling apart again. Leeds 2-1.
I didn't care. Every time the North Stand was cheering for a Southampton goal, we were winning at the time. And I was like, I don't care. Because this group, how professional, how driven, how focused.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, I mean, what was there? I mean, look, we did the show last night, right? You were nervous, weren't you? Don't jinx it. You was insisting on wearing 6 layers. What's happened to the layers? You peeled off, yeah?
Well, I went to the car before I started and I took some layers off. I'm not going to lie. Although the long johns are still on.
Oh, right, yeah. Bit difficult to remove on the trousers, isn't it? But, yeah, you're right. I mean, look, purely professional display. Kind of sums up what we've seen all through 46 games this season. And we are Premier League, mate.
We are Premier League. 80 Crouch at the Stone legend. Matt, stay there. Oh, he's just said we're Premier League.
We are Premier League. So we are Premier League. I just can't believe it.
And you put in the road miles as well, haven't you, Aiden?
I've done the road miles.
Do you know what I mean?
Beginning of the season, I actually decided to do every away game. Never done it before, and what a season to decide to do it, eh? Yeah. All that money, all those miles, all the
late nights, early mornings.
Blood, sweat and tears, sore throats, you know. It's been absolutely brilliant. And it still hasn't... still hasn't sunk in yet.
Where did you think we were going to finish at the start of the season? What was your prediction? We finished on 96 points, Aidan.
My prediction was 10th place, and I was happy with that. Like sort of a lot of other people, and it's just obviously the songs been going about that we're going in the Premier League and everything else, but I was never going to believe it until that final whistle. And also when I heard that Leeds were losing as well. But it's just fantastic. The Premier League. I just can't believe it. It's done there. But I have to say that I've had a very understanding wife who looks out for the scores after every game, has no interest in football whatsoever, but looks out for the scores to see actually whether I'm on a high or not. But I will be on a high today, and it's just been actually brilliant. Everyone around the world, in England, around the world, I hope you can feel the love and the passion for our team, because we are Premier League. Come on!
We are Premier League, and Coxie's here. The celebrations continue. 80s out. Matt out. I'm out. Coxie, where are we celebrating next?
I don't know. Where are we celebrating?
You out?
There we go. Oh, got to be, really. How long we waited? 22 years I waited for this. And it's very surreal. I'm still taking it in like Matt's Phillips here. Well, absolutely brilliant. We've done it in style.
Pure style. Just a really professional, driven. Yeah. I mean, Huddersfield, did they even cross the halfway line?
No,
for 60 minutes.
Didn't lay a glove on us, did they? But we have to reflect, the dark days when we all sat there in the early days of Talking Town, moaning and hoping every week that miracle was going to happen. And then suddenly Game Changer came along. God bless you. You guys, God bless everybody.
Honestly,
we can't thank you enough.
No.
Yeah, we've got pride in our team. We're standing there now thinking about the Premier League. Just promise me, if you are doing the show, don't do we're going to get our asses handed. Let's enjoy this moment.
No, absolutely.
Let's not do the Premier League, but just enjoy this.
And I echo those thoughts. A huge thank you to the Game Changer, the Lions, the ownership, the Marks, Ed Sports, everybody. Kieran McKenna, obviously. What a moment. I mean, I've got a sign here from someone's left that says ticket ? I was here once upon a time when you had a ticket and you would desperately give it away, not try and get one.
Absolutely.
And today, celebrations, the pitch, I've cried.
Yes,
more than I've probably ever cried in my life.
So did I today.
And it's just, as someone says here, everyone on and off the pitch has made me so proud to be associated with Ipswich Town.
Yeah, it's just, there's still people leaving our Gov. They're all like smiling. They said a few years ago, you'd given your ticket away. People would have been walking here, with faces long as donkey's bits here.
Absolutely, just amazing. What a day. Do you have a few words, young man? You want to step forward?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Talking Town.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, what a fitting end to a fabulous season.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think from start to finish, we've been on the front foot, playing attractive brand of football. The togetherness, the unity in the squad, off the pitch, the management, Kieran's backroom staff, the supporters, been absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely.
Well deserved as well.
We finished 1 point off Leicester, 2 points off the title.
Yeah. I think it's the first time a side has got 90 plus points in consecutive or back-to-back seasons. Really impressive. The goals that we scored, only lost 6 games this season.
Not lost here since 2022.
We lost here to Leeds, didn't we? Second home game of the season.
In August.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, but
2023.
I mean, I think the town will benefit from this. Players will want to come and play for Ipswich again. I think.
Yeah.
The attraction, the brand of football, as I say, it's just a pleasure to watch, to be a part of.
And
Absolutely.
Who's your sort of player of the season, really?
Very difficult. It's got to go to Big Sam. I mean, when he's not playing, I think he's a big miss. He knits it all together. Amari's come on in leaps and bounds second part of the season. Burns, Chaplin, Wolf at the back, Burgess as well. Another amazing season.
He's come on leaps and bounds, Burgess, really, isn't he?
Yeah. Leaf with his crosses and his goal assists. Absolutely tremendous, top to bottom.
Really is. Thank you for
appearing. Have a good evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you ever so much for jumping on.
Yeah.
I want one word with the cruncher before I close, because obviously you've got a huge following. Everyone loves you. And we should hear from you, because this is a day that you are going to get another Kevin McKenna tattoo, surely.
Testify, brother Cruncher, testify.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
It's in the works.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in.
It's in the works. My mate Jason, Jego, St Mary Street in Ipswich.
Yes, mate.
I'll be on the phone to him probably in about 10 minutes, saying, yeah, he's got the design anyway. It's just
What, a tattoo Kieran McKenna? Sorry. Tattoo of Kieran McKenna after today, this season.
I'm getting a Kieran McKenna tattoo. We've got Super Kieran McKenna. He knows exactly what we need. Wolfie at the back, Chaplin in attack. Town are going to the Premier League.
Ticket. Look, what's this all about? Ticket. Look. Ticket.
Yeah, look. This is what it's come to. Unbelievable. This is the hottest ticket in town next season.
Don't we think, though, I was asked just a minute ago where this ranks in, Matt just asked me just now, where this ranks in what I've seen and where it is.
Well,
That's hard to do straight away without thinking properly. But for me, it's got to come. Sorry, it's got to come jolly close to what George done. You know, the promotion to the Premier League, 5th place the next year.
it's interesting you say that, because I've been talking to Mike all
It's
week.
close to that.
Mike Brown, and he was saying about combined, like, would you like to pick a team from?
Yeah,
like,
I've seen that.
But when you say this compares to Burley's, you'd have to say yeah, and then obviously George's team come 5th, didn't they?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
This team
yeah.
got out at the first attempt, whereas Burley's team. But that was always that was always building every season under him, wasn't it? Because we lost in the playoffs 3 times.
So it was
always improving, wasn't it? But you expected that.
But you see, it was mentioned just now, Rich, about by Matt. Actually, he asked me the question about the back-to-back promotion. Have we ever done it for? The answer to that is, I think no. But what we've got to remember is in 60-61 and 61-62, we won the second division and then won the first division at our first attempt. Yep. So we won 2 leagues consecutively. Obviously, there was no other league to go in. So in a way, it was back to back.
I mean, would
you agree with that, Rich?
Yeah. I mean, when you look at that final table, we've finished a point behind a team that have got millions of pounds.
No, I don't want to say this.
They're going to get a points deduction.
I don't want to say this, but I'll tell you what keeps nagging away. Look, Kieran, the boys, Mark Ashton and everybody's done marvellous. But one thing that just keeps really niggling at me, I'm sure it does anybody else who was there that day, yourself, is when we threw that lead away at Cardiff. That's the one that niggles me. I mean, we could have pricked the trophy up today.
Yeah, but that's football, and I think if Leicester needed a win, look, it's weird, isn't it? When you look at the bottom of the table there today, how weird is that every single team won? They all won on the last day of the season.
And can I just say, Rich, and I think you'll kind of smile as well, that the club that was talking about Premier League, all the money coming in, doing redevelopment of training ground, done a lovely job with St Andrews. They've just got relegated, Rich.
Yeah.
Ridiculous,
but on the flip side, I think if we look back now, that was probably the best thing that happened to us. At the time when we got relegated, we probably all thought, look, I bawled my eyes out that day. I'll tell you what, I was more emotional that day when we got relegated than I was today. Because I was more emotional on Tuesday because I think that was like your Barnsley from last season. I think we knew then that we'd done it. I'm not saying I weren't emotional today, but if you're going back to like when we got relegated and you look at Birmingham now, and they're all going to be, their fans tonight, Colin, and are going to be on the floor. Mm-hmm. But you have to look at the mistakes that they've made as a football club, and they've gone through so many managers this season, and Tony Mowbray, bless him, we hope he's going to be okay. But that could be the best thing that happens to them. They might not think it now.
But we thought that at the time, Rich.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
It took us 4 years. It took us 4 years to get out, but look at us now.
Well,
so you never know in football what happens, but look, fair play to Blackburn, fair play to Plymouth. Look, Plymouth for staying up. And
I'm pleased about that, to be honest. I really am.
I want to bring these two. Yeah, bring them in. Bring them on in. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'd just like to say, Gav, Rich and Matt and everybody, fantastic work this season, and thank you for letting me be part of it.
No, thank you. Thank you very much. Colin, hand it over to this man here, who's not been on before. So here he is with his lad Ruben. I said he wouldn't be brave enough.
Wow.
But here you are.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on this afternoon?
Well, can hardly describe it, can you? Absolutely amazing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. Lost for words. Just the excitement of it all.
Yeah. And what do you think about the whole day today?
Great.
Absolutely great. I mean, what a performance as well. We're saying here just as we started the show, driven, professional. The noise, obviously, they've blocked out so well. The fanfare. Were you here for the bus arriving?
Yeah, we were here. Yeah, we got smoked out a bit, so we had to leave a bit early. But,
yeah, happens.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, you sort of forget about the performance, don't you? Yeah. When you're concentrating on the overall picture. But yeah, what a game as well.
Yeah, and when Leeds were, falling apart as they do, it didn't matter because our team, for the first time, it feels like in a long time. I know we've had promotion last season, but this McKenna side particularly, when it's on the line, when it matters, it isn't old Ipswich. It's new Ipswich. It's come to the fore Ipswich. It's stand up and be a character Ipswich. And I'm so excited for next season.
It's deep, isn't it? It's good.
So excited. What excites you most about Premier League football returning back to Portman Road?
I mean, I just think of when I was a kid, like this age, and my granddad used to sit in the West Stand, used to bring me along.
Yeah.
I used to sit with him, and actually one of my favourite players was Marshall.
There you go.
Him and his floppy hair.
Yep.
And
signed as well.
He would be proud to see what would happen.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? And I've cried so many times at full time and the celebrations because it's about the people who sadly can't be here as well as people who can be here and what they would have loved and enjoyed. And you'll take that forward into the new league. And
absolutely.
What a summer ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant, isn't it?
So who's your man of the match before I close up?
In
In a team of 11 man of the matches, who was really the star performer for you? Because Amari Hutchinson got the award from the sponsors.
Did he? Yeah. I mean, he largely deserves it. Oh, I don't know, it's a tough one today.
Where's Burns?
I'll go for Burns, yeah.
Yeah, Where's Burns? I thought he was phenomenal. Had a great chance to score early on. Obviously didn't take it. But the goal he did take was just set us on the way, didn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful. George,
Brilliant.
Ruben, thank you very much for popping on.
Thanks, lovely to see you.
I'll see you tomorrow, I think. Yeah, absolutely. There we go. We have finished. We have done the match reaction from Portman Road. It is finished. Ipswich Town 2, Huddersfield 0. Ipswich Town back in the big time. The founding member of the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen, back at the top table. My voice has gone. I'm going to run after it and get a beer at the same time. I'll see you tomorrow at 1:30 if I'm not too hungover. With love, with care. Have it.